Alrighty, so this is going to be a reading for my Geminis. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we're going to be looking at your love life for the next 48 hours. So of course, this is how it goes. I'm going to lay out two romance angel cards. This is going to be card 1 and card 2. This is going to, or both of these cards are going to correspond with their own spread. I'm going to do two different ones. And of course, you can watch both of them to see if either one resonates more or less, or to get all the messages from the whole reading. Or you can, of course, pick a card. And like I said, this is going to help you exercise your intuition. And this is going to pinpoint what spread is going to resonate more with you. So take a moment. Of course, if you're looking for any personal links to like book a session or anything like that, just check out the description box. And let's go ahead and get into it. So hopefully you chose a card, and if you want to stick around, of course, just watch the whole thing. Sorry, guys. But the first card from the people who chose this, we have chemistry. It says there's a strong magnetic attraction here. Okay. So for my people who chose this pile, and oh, happy birthday to my Geminis out there. I think Gemini season is coming to a close. So hopefully you guys did enjoy your birthday season. But yes. So getting back into the reading, with chemistry being here, just point blank period, you guys may have some steamy energy going on between you and your partner. It may be more sexual chemistry in the air during this time frame. You guys may be just finding yourself a lot more close to each other, especially if this is a newer connection for some of you. It's still fresh. You guys are really going to be, feeling the honeymoon phase during this time frame. For my people who are single as well, you may be finding yourself just getting closer and closer to someone, or even wanting to build a more meaningful connection with someone because of the fact that you're craving like the intimacy aspect. But okay, let's go ahead and get into it. The current state of your love life, we have the Page of Cups in reverse, your person's thoughts and feelings, the possible challenge, what's going to happen next, and then the general advice. So starting off with the Page of Cups representing the current state of your love life. For my singles, you could have a moment where you want to shut off emotionally. This is because you have a fear of attracting immature partners or people who don't really have anything to offer. And for some of you, that's been like the reoccurring theme, where like the people who you've been attracting have been, attractive, of course, but just still slightly immature, not really understanding how relationships work, and like basically having to teach somebody how to love you, and in a way where they should know at least the basics for some of you, okay? But also with the Page of Cups in reverse, when people who are in a relationship, you could just be finding yourself just not with the pettiness during this time frame. Your partner could be like, just being overly emotional at times, or like I said, petty after having arguments. You could just be feeling kind of fed up, okay? Or you just don't want to deal with the immature aspect of your partner during this time frame. Yeah, especially if you're dealing with a Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, you just may be feeling some type of way about the way that they're acting. Some of you may even have question as to whether or not you and your person are on the same page in terms of like how you guys feel, because you may feel like this person doesn't necessarily express their feelings enough to make it clear how they feel about you. Now, when it comes to your person's feelings and thoughts, with the 5 of Cups in reverse, they want to let go of any like past events that took place between you two, whether that was like cheating, like arguments that went too far, etc. They're trying to like overcome this energy of fixating on everything that's went wrong in this relationship. And for some of you, like I said, it's not even a situation where this person's fixated on all the wrong in the relationship. They feel like sometimes the relationship's going left because you or them, you guys both focus on what's wrong with the relationship. And then it kind of puts you guys in this, I have like a lack of hope mindset. But with the Five of Cups in reverse, they're just like not really trying to fixate on things that they can't really change about the past, and they really hope that you don't really hold them to fire for like past events. Clarifying that I do have the Eight of Swords. So yeah. And it's in reverse. So they just don't want to feel stuck in old energy. That's the main thing that I'm getting. If they did anything wrong to you, they hope that you apologize. Not apologize. They hope that their apology is accepted by you as well if you guys aren't talking. Now, when it comes to what I see for the possible challenge, we have the Star card. So this could be healing either on your end where you haven't completely healed from some things that took place in this relationship or them. Or again, a lack of hope. Somebody here is not hopeful for this relationship or just doesn't believe that it can stand the test of time. Clarifying that I do have the Queen of Wands and I also have the Ace of Pentacles. So this could be an Aquarius or fire sign like I said before. But yeah, and then the stability of the relationship itself is being tested. So you definitely need to look at that. Now, what's going to happen next with the Three of Cups? If you guys are split up from your person, you guys will reconcile and communicate and for the most part, try to work things out. And for my people who are single, you may be going out and trying to mingle and meet people. You may even meet someone new via like some friends or something. You could be also getting back in contact with more of a friends with benefits situation or someone who's an interest of yours. But this is definitely putting yourself out there for the most part. Some of you may be even wanting to reconcile with like a past person. But the advice for you with the King of Pentacles is to work on, for one, some of you guys' trust issues. Also being able to identify who's the Page of Cups and who's the King of Pentacles. It's a totally different energy with these cards. The Page of Cups is childlike. It's childish. It's puppy love. It's surface level and it doesn't really go any further. Whenever you're dealing with the King of Pentacles type, you're dealing with somebody who's trustworthy, loyal, dependable, responsible, mature. You're dealing with that archetype. So it's making sure that the people that you date, so that you don't run into this trick bag of I hate love, I hate my experiences. It's just making sure you're not just looking at how somebody looks, but also what type of qualities does this person carry? Are they someone who's honest, or right off the gate, are they someone who's a liar? So, yeah. But for a lot of you, this is working on your ability to trust and picking better partners, honestly. Alrighty, so looking at the second spread for people who chose this card, the theme for your love life for this time frame, we have free yourself, and it says it's time to take back control of your life. Okay, so whenever I see the free yourself card, I always think of the Eight of Swords because it literally is the Eight of Swords energy. But what I see here, for a lot of you, you're like in this mental trick bag where you don't necessarily know what to do about your love life. Some of you are attracted or dealing with someone who really doesn't have any clear direction in where they want to take this connection, or you're in a relationship and things have gotten hectic and you don't necessarily know how to turn things around or to get your partner to cooperate in a sense. Some of you are like completely single too, and you're more so in this trick bag because you don't know how to like attract new love into your life, or you think it's like crunch time to find someone, and that's why you guys may be kind of stuck right now. But let me pull some cards. The current state of your love life, we have the Two of Swords. Your person's thoughts and feelings, we have the Eight of Cups. Challenge, we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. What's going to happen next is the Empress, and then the general advice is the Lovers. So yeah, with the Two of Swords representing the current state of your love life, again, we got that Swords energy popping. It's not the Eight of Swords, but it's the Two of Swords, and I almost associate this card with that card too. Because with the Two of Swords, this is like having to make a decision, having two choices, and both choices not being favorable, I guess, because the outcome may not necessarily be something that you want, and being stuck in this tight wedge where it's like, I don't want to make this decision, but I have to. But if I do make the decision, it's not going to be the outcome that I necessarily want. Or you're just not in a position to really do anything about your situation. And yeah, you guys are in this space where you're like, how do I get my person to cooperate? How do I get them to be consistent in communicating with me and showing effort? Now, your person's thoughts and feelings for you with the Eight of Cups, they feel like you want to leave the relationship, or that they may need to take a step back from the relationship because both of you guys just may not feel like there's anything left for the relationship to begin with. This is like looking at the relationship and feeling like something's lacking, something's not there. And that may be the problem here, is that you guys both feel like there's something missing and that you guys may need to go out elsewhere to find that missing link. Now, what I see for the challenge with the Knight of Swords in reverse, if you guys are broken up from your person, the challenge may be actually hearing from them during this time frame. They may not randomly rush in quite yet and communicate. For my others, the issue may be actually like staying away from arguing and having like nonsensical arguments. So this is just like arguing about the cheese being left out and stuff like that, or like petty stuff. So the problem could be not arguing. Some of you, preferably, I'm gonna be honest, some of you may jump on your person about like, leaving their stuff around or doing this or doing that. And then, of course, you're not trying to like make it a big argument, but it may blow up into something bigger than what it needs to be. Also, the challenge may be like impulse moves. So somebody here, whenever they get angry, it's like, okay, I'm just going to leave and I'm going to, do impulsive stuff at the moment that you can't necessarily take back. And that could be a problem here too. Now, what's going to happen next with your love life with the Empress? Some of you may be just sticking there with your person because you guys have children, and it's like, well, you don't really want to tear up the family dynamic. For others of you, you could be like confiding in a mother figure, or even trying to be more mature in your approach in regards to dealing with this person. For my people who aren't actually in a relationship with this person, you may have like a meddling mother-in-law, or the mother or father of their child, if they have children outside of this connection, may be meddling in some form. And that's only for my people who've been dealing with that issue for a minute now. And some of you are just going to evolve beyond this connection in general, especially if this person's not even committed to you and you're having to put up with a lot of BS. But the last card, this is going to represent the advice for you with the Lovers card. You guys need to make sure you guys are, for one, thinking about what's in your best interest. All right. This is literally your energy coming through. So you need to make a head over heart decision. What makes the most sense? Not what you feel like doing at the moment, but what makes the most logical sense in your plan of action, and following that and making sure that you're not putting yourself on the back burner for the sake of other people's feelings and neglecting yours. But this is what I see I hope I put things in perspective. If you enjoyed, thumbs the video up and subscribe. Of course, any information you're looking for will be below, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.